You've seen my mule before. This is it with the load up. I use 5 foots, and that's kind of deliberate. Usually when you're building a cord like this, the traditional measure is 4 feet high, individual pieces 4 feet long, and the pile 8 feet long. That gives you an old ton, that's an imperial ton of firewood when closely stacked. Kind of like this, and you can see the variation, everything from big fat bits to little thin bits. I use 5 foots because it goes nice with this barrow, and you get a nice big overhang at the front, so that when you pick it up you're not actually carrying a lot of weight. You're using mechanical advantage, levers, so it sticks out the front, and when you're wheeling it, that'll be a good foot off the ground. And the thing trundles downhill on a nice gentle slope like this. I hold that level. You can see this is about 15 degrees at a guess, so not a huge steep hill. But if it becomes very steep, it can run away with you, which is why it's got a brake on it, although that's not connected at the moment. The original barrow frame rotted away, so I had to make another one. I never bothered connecting the brake up, and that's a rear wheel off a Honda Melody. It doesn't like bits like this to run over, especially on a day like yesterday when it was really wet. Everything was really slippery, because this green stuff, Chlorococcus, is here as well, which is a sort of alga which grows on tree bark. Takes up water and gets very wet and very slippery, so if you even hit a fairly small twig, things tend to shoot off the front. If I had a bungee, and I used to have a bungee but I stopped bothering with it, then you can bungee the whole thing on, it's less likely to fall off. Long bits can go right on the top with a bungee, but lots of really long bits, these, no good on that, because they'll stick into the ground. If you look at Darren Abel's channel, he has made himself a rather nice coppice worker's barrow, which I would also call a coppice worker's mule, and that will take really long bits, and his chainsaw. This thing only takes firewood, as it's taken on this lot this year, with probably that pile full as well. It's extremely handy. So that's the mule, made out of 2 wheelbarrows, road combed, where they were dumped off road bridges, and a back wheel on the Melody.